Okay, so this is my first law, and these two pictures have to do with it. Newton's first law states that an object in motion will stay in motion and an object at rest will stay at rest unless acted on by an unbalanced force. Now right here, we have Marquise kicking this soccer ball, and the only reason this soccer ball is going to start moving into the goal is because Marquise is putting an unbalanced force on it by kicking it. And the only thing that can actually stop this ball from moving is the friction from the grass, or, you know, whenever it hits the back of the goal thing, the goal net. So that's the first picture, and then the second picture, we got Timothy and Jimmy Jam. Now this rock, it's only going to move because it has an unbalanced force on it, and is also going down a hill. So that's what this top part pictures, and this bottom part, this guy, he's just going to touch it, and it's not being pushed or pulled by an unbalanced force, so it's just going to stay there and not move, and you can see he's quite frustrated about that. But this one, since he's pushing this rock and it's going down a hill, he's putting unbalanced force on it, and then gravity is going to pull this rock down the hill. So the second photo is Newton's second law, and Newton's second law is force equals mass times acceleration. So what this means is, we got this guy up here in his shopping cart. His shopping cart has nothing in it, so it's not really going to have that much weight or mass. It's going to be quite easy to push it. He's not going to have to use much acceleration. He's not going to have to use much force. But this one, it's heavy. So, you know, it's heavy. It's going to be a lot harder for him to push because there's a lot of mass in it. He's going to have to use more force on the shopping cart for it to move. And both of these are greatly drawn. Like, look how pretty this is, dude. Oh, look how cute this one is. And then in our second picture, metaphorically, this guy's kicking a bowling ball and this guy's kicking a soccer ball. Putting that out there, they're both kicking a soccer ball. It's just a metaphor. But this guy, he's weak. He thinks it's painful to kick this because he's not strong. He thinks that this soccer ball has a lot of mass because he thinks it's a bowling ball or something. So he thinks it's heavy, alright? So it's not going to be that easy. He's in pain because he can't kick it. This guy is strong, so he just has to kick it. And since this ball doesn't have much mass to him, then he kind of just has to kick it. And then the ball gets fleeted across the universe. And then he's fine, okay? So this ball to him has, like, no mass. For some reason, this one has a lot of mass to him. Yeah, it's my second law. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Boring!
Now, this is the third and final law / set of pictures. And what this is Newton's third law of motion states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite force. So you see here, these guys are both pushing on a cabinet. They're both pushing it at the exact same force, I guess. So at this cabinet, it's not going to move. They're pushing it like exactly the same weight, same strength. Both pushing it at 40 newtons, okay? Now this picture down here, we got, Godzilla. He's pushing this cabinet over, and what is it? We got Dracula, alright? Godzilla and Dracula going at this cabinet. Dracula's strong. Godzilla, you know, they don't have names. He's gonna push it over because he's pushing a lot stronger, putting opposite force on it. This guy's putting like no force on it, so this guy's just gonna push it over and it's gonna fall. And then the second picture right here, we have both of these people kicking this soccer ball that looks like a potato. That's my bad. But they're both kicking the soccer ball, and they're, you know, kicking it with the same like leg strength. So this, I mean, they're just gonna hit it against each other. It's not really gonna do much. Well, since this person right here, this person's kicking at 100 newtons, this guy's kicking at 40. This guy's gonna kick it stronger, and since he's doing opposite force, he's gonna kick this ball, and it's gonna hit the other person's ankle. So he's gonna kick it, and he's gonna force them to like fall over and trip on the ball because he's being stronger. This guy's being weaker. They do
the dreams that you.
Hey, it's the guy that you just watched a video do stuff on. Well, you see, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this Rickroll, and I hope you learned something. You might learn something. I hope I added to your interest and maybe made you laugh. Alright, bye. Last thing, this video might have not actually been that good because I recorded the whole thing on my phone, but I tried. Just know I tried. Have a good day. Yes.
It's getting ridiculous.